All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another one here. So next week, Combo Breaker is happening again. The first time in what, like 3 years or something? But yeah, during this this pandemic, during this online era, a lot of new people joined the FGC. A lot of people started entering their first net play tournaments, or maybe they haven't, but you know, they just picked up fighting games, and they're going to be attending Combo Breaker for the first time. Their first time ever playing in a tournament, their first time ever at an offline event. So today I want to give you some tips, some serious tips, not jokes here. Things to expect, things that you should be ready for at your first big fighting game tournament. So if you like this stuff, you're going to Combo Breaker. Even if you're not, if you like fighting games, you like lists of 5 things, hit that subscribe button and let's go. It's a great, I still remember like my first tournaments back in the day, but there's so many things that happen that you're just not used to. Especially, like I said, if you're just a net player. If all you do is net play online, you're used to playing at home, on your station, in like your perfect environment, no one bothering you or anything. So once you go offline and see how different things are, you're gonna be shocked. So this should help you get ready. Tip number 1. This one is very, 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 very important here. So right, number 1, the battle starts before the match begins. There is a lot that goes on in a fighting game. So the first thing, you don't just sit down and play, right? You don't just sit down and play. A lot of fighting game tournaments, you play side by side. I'm sitting here, my opponent's sitting here, the monitor's right there. This is very, like, trust me, this is very, very important. You need to make sure you have a chair, you get a chair, your chair is in the right position, the monitor's tilted towards you, you and your opponent can agree, because if you don't, right, if you don't assert your rights or anything, I'm going to tilt that monitor towards me, I'm going to tilt it towards me, I'm going to move that chair forward, I'm going to take position. Other things too, 1P, 2P side as well, when you sit down right there, 1P, 2P side, don't let your opponent just sit down and take the side. Always rock, paper, scissors. Make sure you get what you want. Make sure your monitor is equal, because people are going to take advantage of you. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's very, very, just think about that. Think about that. Know that you need to make sure your positioning is correct for when you play your match. You got to be careful too, because even mid-match people start doing that. While the match, they might tilt the monitor towards them. Stop. Call a judge, whatever it takes. Make sure you tilt it back. You need to have, you know, the equal playing field right there. All right, number 2. This is, again, very, very, very important. You have to understand this, right? So tournaments are very, very, very loud. So not only the venue, right? Not only is it loud because there's a lot of gameplay going on, but your opponent might have a fan base behind him. There might be some dudes cheering. There might be some people not just cheer, they might be yelling at you like, you suck, this guy sucks, kick his ass, right? It's very, very distracting, and it's not against the rules, right? So, you know, it might not be comfortable for you, but it's not against the rules. It's not against the rules to be noisy, to cheer for somebody. Same thing too, your opponent might be noisy. You look at like Poke Chop from Tekken. This is a guy who's known for like talking smack, being very, very aggressive while playing. Hotashi from Guilty Gear Strive, he's always talking to his opponent right now. The crowd, the opponent, everything can be noisy. So my advice for you got to bring your own headset. Not every station, so, you know, a good tournament will have like headsets ready to go. Everything will be perfect, but not every tournament has that. So bring your own headset if you can. Like if you can't have a headset for the game, I got some AirPods here. They cancel noise. They're great. Even if it's just like earplugs, bring something for emergencies, because it's overwhelming, especially if you're not used to it. It will get in your head. It will mess you up. All right, number 3. What's number 3? This is the classic. Double check your buttons. So triple check your buttons. Now, I've been playing fighting games forever. I've been watching countless fighting game tournaments. Even in the year 2022, you still see it all the time. Somebody forgot to set their buttons. Or they set their buttons, they forgot to save them. You go in the match, you realize your buttons are wrong, you just lost. You know, that round is over. There's nothing you can do about it. And another thing too, while we're here, let me also say, these rules apply both ways. So if your opponent forgets to set the button, make sure you take the round. If you have a stick that can turn off the pause, do that too. I got a video on my channel, on the clip channel, of a guy, he lost grand finals. He traveled to Singapore, grand finals, hit the pause button, lost. That was it. Final round, hit the pause button, over. Double check your buttons, triple check your buttons. Even if you think you did, just make sure. Never second guess yourself. Always check. Another thing, an aside too, let me tell you, an aside too, if you're playing, and just pretend this happens to you, if your buttons don't work, immediately stop. Or if you want to be sneaky, you can try playing it out, but do not finish the game. You get penalized, you lose the round. Don't lose the game. So stop. Okay, I lost the round. My buttons aren't correct. If you wait till the game's over, it's too late. There's no redos. All right, number 4. So here you go. This one's also important, right? So be ready to play on stream. You know, we show offline events right there. And something people, especially new players, don't understand is that, you know, stream matches aren't reserved for only like the top players. Some people think like, you know, I'm just a nobody. You know, my first tournament, they're not gonna call me on stream. you might have to play on stream. If the TO says you're up next on stream, you got to go play on stream. You can't be like, no, I don't want to play, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, get your ass on stream. Just be aware that is a thing. It doesn't matter who you are. There's always a chance you're going to play on stream. Like, in my experience, some people got really nervous when we told them, like, you have to play on stream next. Some people are, like, super nervous. Like, what? Me? I suck. I don't want to play on stream. I'm getting embarrassed. Don't worry about it. Nobody knows who you are. If you go up and get washed, like, 4 rounds straight, that's it. Like, you're already forgotten. It's just like, okay, on to the next match. So don't let it get to you. There's plus sides, too. The stream setup is usually better. It usually is going to have you can almost trust it as a working headset. Usually it's going to be head-to-head, so you have your own space and everything. The monitor is always going to work, so look at it as a good thing. If somehow you cause an upset and win, maybe we'll do a video on you sometime. You might be famous. Who knows? And then last one, ready? This is very, very important here. So you will be nervous. Yes, this absolutely is true. You can play 50,000 hours of your favorite fighting game. You can like study, and you think, I'm ready. I'm prepared for this tournament. I'm ready to go. When you get there, you will be nervous. It has different ways of showing itself. You might be so nervous that like it feels like everything's going really slow because like you got so much adrenaline in your system right now, but you're gonna be making some mistakes. It's just natural. Nobody plays perfect, right? So nobody plays perfect, especially your first tournament. I remember when I first started playing tournaments, my hands were shaking like crazy. I wouldn't even notice. You finish the game and then you go to shake your opponent's hand or whatever, and I was like, what's wrong with me? The hell's wrong with my hand? Even if you don't feel nervous, so even if you think you're not nervous, if you feel like you're very confident, you feel like you're not nervous, you will be. You are going to make mistakes. It could just be you're too excited or whatever, but you're not going to play perfect. Don't beat yourself up. Just accept it. You'll be like, all right, I made a mistake there. It's my first time at a tournament. I'll get better. I'll get more used to it too. I definitely had that problem of like, what ifs, like, damn, I messed up that combo. What if I didn't do that? What if I do that? Like, just forget about it. Just go with it. Have fun. The only way to beat tournament nerves is to keep playing tournament. Like, there's no secret. Rocky 3, like, on repeat or whatever, or like, listen to your favorite song. It's not going to help. You just have to keep playing tournaments until it becomes just, like, natural for you. I miss tournament nerves, man. I miss being so excited and caring so much about, like, playing the tournament. I would be, like, shaking, sweating and stuff, pacing around the room. Enjoy being new. But yeah, there you go. I just wanted to share some tips there. Like I said, these might not sound that important, but they are very important. I assure you, these are very, very valuable tips. You should think about them before you go in. Like I said, assert your dominance. Don't let your opponent take control of the station. Don't let them take the chair, position everything. Assert your dominance right there. Bring a headset if you got it. Check your buttons, all that good stuff. Be ready to play on stream. And then I'm not gonna say don't be nervous, but just accept it. Just know you're gonna be nervous there. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun. I'm not gonna be a combo breaker. I'll be at CEO and I might be at Evo. We'll see. So if you're a new fighting game player, if it's your first time going offline, people are friendly. So just talk to them. Say what's up. Get some games in, enjoy your time, and welcome to the FGC. But yeah, if you got any other tips, not memes. We don't need memes in the comment. Where to buy the cheapest alcohol or whatever you guys are talking about. If you've got any helpful tips for the new players, leave a comment. Share your wisdom with these new players. And if you're still watching, thank you. I'll see you next one. Peace.